Jim Gillespie, Virginia DOT. Speaking of rail, in order to have high-speed intercity rail, is it enough just to build some capacity upgrades to the lines that are carrying freight, or given the different timetables on which passenger and freight operate, do we need, to some extent, two not completely coaxial systems in order for passenger rail and freight rail to both function efficiently?
Well, we are doing both. Under the Tiger program that was in the stimulus bill, there was $1.5 billion. We gave $500 million of that to our friends in the freight rail to begin to fix up tracks. In California, California has received over $2 billion for high-speed rail. Almost all of that will be new infrastructure because they don't have the same kind of freight rail that we have in Illinois or Virginia or other states. So it's going to be a combination of both. And the 450 we gave to the Class 1s, they're using to fix up their tracks. And we know that there are some times when those tracks aren't being used by the freight rails. So we've entered into agreements with our friends in the freight rail in Illinois. We just entered into an agreement in North Carolina and a couple of other states. So we're entering into these agreements so we can use the tracks, but we're willing to make some investments too. So in some states, like in my home state of Illinois, we'll have a train from Chicago to St. Louis with about 4 stops. It's on an Amtrak line. The money that we're investing there goes to the Amtrak line to fix up the tracks, so the train will go about 150 miles an hour, which it currently doesn't go now. And within a little over 2 hours, you can be from Chicago to St. Louis on an Amtrak. That route runs along Interstate 55, which is one of the most congested highways, certainly around the Chicago area. So we're going to do both. We have great partners in the freight rail. We do. And we've entered into agreements. And we'll continue to do that. We can't do high-speed intercity rail in America with just, Amtrak. We have to use the freight rail.